sex strike could solve a lot of our problems right now. Just ask Target. Where are my girls at? Well, initially I summoned the white ladies, but then Nick here reminded me, thank you, Nick, that gay men have a lot at stake here too, which is why Grindr is always so popular at Republican events. Because at the end of the day, I am a feminist and I can choose how I want to use my sexuality. And if they're going to weaponize my reproductive health care and my rights, I don't see why I can't weaponize my sexuality right back. And further, I think all women should come together on this and unite, because not only does it affect our lives, it's like the great Tina Fey and Amy Poehler said, women get shit done. I can't remember which one said it. I think it was Tina Fey. I'm so sorry. Bitches get stuff done. It was in fact both of them. But just think about how much we could accomplish. Maybe by withholding, we can put pressure on them to stop messy nonsense like this. Oh, Casey, but Republican white women will never participate. That's true, Cheryl. That's true. But I happen to know for a fact, nope, not me personally, but I know many church-going white guys that are banging the lefty liberal chick on the side. And maybe you have a really great guy at home, like I do, who advocates for women because they are feminists themselves. Even lighting a candle under their ass might change the world. Imagine a whole bunch of sex-starved men. They might start having conversations with their coworkers they weren't going to have before. Should we start it on the 14th in honor of Trump's birthday? Ew, I just ruined sex for everyone. Point of order, this does not impact solo acts or the hot lesbians. I look forward to the messy disaster area this comment section will inevitably devolve into, and the incel-fueled hate I will receive once undoubtedly someone like Nick Fuentes or Charlie Kirk shares it on the wrong side of Twitter. Is there a right side of Twitter? Go team, go. Have you ever found yourself feeling guilty because you don't have the time to read these long legislative bills? You don't know what's in them? Don't feel bad. You're doing great. Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't even read the legislation she votes on. There's a super problematic section in Trump's new spending bill, the budget bill, where it talks about the regulation of AI, or rather taking away the rights of states to regulate AI for 10 years. Now, admittedly, there are so many bad parts to this bill. This is just one of the many that are problematic, but Marjorie Taylor Greene admits she had no idea it was in it before she voted. Had she known, she would not have voted for the bill. But wouldn't it be cool if our legislators, the people that are supposed to make the laws, wouldn't it be cool if they read them first? I know you're going to be like, well, it's Marjorie Taylor Greene. What did you expect? And I'm going to say to have her read the laws, because that's her job. I expect her to do her job. Like I expect everyone in Congress to do their jobs. The idea that there are all these legislators cosplaying as senators and representatives, when in reality, they're just getting into office so they can scream and yell and rant and rave on the internet. And apparently, in Marjorie Taylor Greene's case, bring porn into committee meetings. And I'm tired of my tax dollars paying for these people to have cushy jobs and lush health care while the rest of us are out here struggling, especially when they aren't even doing their jobs. If you're on the internet making fun of Democrats, you have time to read the legislation. Read the legislation.